But now I've noticed with the touch that the floaters are gone. That's a biggie. My senses have heightened.
Hey Layne, welcome to Touch Tales. How you doing, girl?
Fabulous as usual, and I see that you're doing the same.
Yeah, I'm good. It's been a fun day. Lots of fun interviews and interactions with members. My favorite thing.
And you do a superb job, may I add.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah, well,
So how have
Anyway,
you been feeling? How has the touch been working with you?
okay, where do I start other than I'm so energetic? As I've said before, I'm helium and pull me down from the ceiling. Um, okay, I believe that the collective meditations have a lot to do with it. I've noticed that in the meditation groups, placement of the Q vibe on my phone um, helps in this energy levels. I will start feeling warmth in my feet, in my hands, head will get hot. I've did a research with taking my temperature and that was elevated. And then the the body just kind of sweeps through. But the thing is you need to know I use earbuds. I will put my right, this is my left, in my phone and my right in my Chrome notebook. And sometimes my tablet will continue, but lots of times it'll go off. So I don't use it as much, which I'd like to because I don't charge my water. Yeah, bad, because I haven't been able to get that done yet. I've only done it once and it really tastes the same as my Berkey. So I need to still experience and experiment with that. But I still think it's the collective meditations of all the members using their touch to let me feel the warmth in my whole body and whatever's going on in revitalizing me, giving me this energy. Um, I've noticed that I my senses have heightened. My smell before I even walk into the grocery store and their fried chicken, it's just nauseating to me, which, I'm not one for fried foods anyway, but it is extremely uh, sensitive to my nose. My eyes, through the other devices, I've not had to wear my contact as much. Um, no night blindness any longer. Um, but now I've noticed with the touch that the floaters are gone. So that's a biggie. But then the other senses, of course, we all have selective hearing, but I believe that mine has heightened, is more alert, more keyed in on things that you catch stuff. Um, and I like the fact that there's vibes going out of us, right? My fingers at this very point are just tingling and vibrating and pulsating, feet as well. So anywhere I go, I find people attracted to me, whether it's conversation or just in the parking lots, walking into some place. I went and picked up my dry cleaners just a little while ago, and the guy walks in and immediately just starts chatting with me, um, just random things. And it's just kind of cool. Uh, Once when I was walking, I try to walk every morning. Um, I had my phone in my pocket and it was just really warm. So I've realized that um, if I put my V6 or V9 in there, it it alleviates any kind of EMFs going on the phone. But that's been a long time ago because I don't realize that that's going, and that was brought up in the call last night. So I wanted to reiterate that I don't have that any longer with my phone in my pocket. So I'm sure that the touch has been alleviating that. Or oh, okay. I went on a cruise. I was doing the focus group, and which gave me the knowledge that using biometrics, I fall asleep with the touch 3, 5, or 8 minutes.
Wow.
Gone. I'm gone, and that's by myself, that's not with the meditations. With the meditations, I will in the evenings most of the time. In the mornings, it's generally, um, wakes me up where I go into a la la land. Yeah, but back to my thought about being without the touch for about a week and a half, I noticed that I had to get back into it. It was something that I knew my body was without it for that time because even though you pay for internet, some of the things you just couldn't uh, uh, get on your phone, and the touch was one. And even in the hotels, it just wasn't, I just didn't feel it the same as being in my normal location. So, I don't know that that has anything to do with anything, but it's like a buildup. You have to build it back up, or I did with that week and a half of being without it. Um, but it's like,
Can I ask you some questions about that? So,
sure.
when you were on the cruise, did you notice any symptoms coming back that had been alleviated previously?
No,
Okay, good. Because
no.
Kelly did. When Kelly was on vacation without all of her stuff, she actually got psoriasis everywhere. And normally it would take for a long time to come back, but or to go away. So that's why I was just curious if you noticed anything coming, any symptoms
Yeah.
coming back, or if you didn't feel as, strong or energetic or, any of that, because I've heard that before.
I didn't focus on it because, I was
Smart.
boogieing, dancing the night away, and all that kind of fun stuff. Um, and hobnobbing with all the people that I knew from the last year's cruise, um, Miss Socialite here. So it was, yeah, no,
Okay.
it was
So
just as
how often do you do the meditation and how often do you do the touch on its own?
most every morning. Um, in most cases, at least 3 or more in the evenings a week. Um, but on my own, I'll have it going 3, 4 times a day. Um, before we had our call, I would have it in my head because once again, I was studying for ham radio and I failed the test twice, and I was not going to give up. I wanted to learn this. This seemed to be something I needed to do. And I don't have a clue yet why, but when your inner self says this is what you need to do, then you go with it, right?
Yeah.
So, the way I studied was that I did the the touch in my head, both barrels, right? Not turned up all the way, but I would study and I do these tests over and over and over again until I got it. And now I'm studying for the general and the extra so that I can have the bandwidth as much as I want. I have talked to someone in Italy, which is kind of cool. Um, but at this point, I just get the handheld, and maybe I'll want to do a radio and the receiver and all that kind of stuff. but this seems to be doing it. I talked to the guy in Italy with this and a device that is just hooked up to the internet, and it's called C4, just in case you needed to know that. Um, so, brain expansion is what I was going for. Um, I think I accomplished that through that test. Now I just need to continue that,
So
right?
you passed finally?
I did.
Third
I
time
did
charm?
pass. I did. Third time was the charm. Yet I figured it out. I think seriously, that's what my intentions, to focus and try to get those intentions going. I think that's key. That's one of the things we need to do. Um, Yet I don't do it all the time. And I know that was something that you said that you have to really kind of put out there. Um, but the intentions that I've noticed, oh, and back to smells and touch and taste and all that. I stopped drinking coffee April the 8th because it just didn't taste good to me any longer. So I've been doing hibiscus tea, and um and that is my hot beverage for the morning. But my intentions, I'm actually seeing myself and feeling myself post QARC.
Ooh, that's good.
Right, right. That like I can accomplish anything like I did back in the day. Um, you know, well, I guess I've pretty much always been that way just because I'm that way. But to see myself doing um, eh, like teleportation or replicators or all the technology that we're going to be able to have, and actually seeing them and visualizing me utilizing those, and um, to be a part of the centers, helping people to understand, are you going to want that tattoo? Do you really like that tattoo? Do you really? I mean, we don't know yet what it is that our bodies will either do away with in the QR, or what we can, my earring, the hole is just a little bit offset on this ear. So could we fix that? Just let me go and get earrings some other time. Those kinds of thoughts that you think about. Um, I won't be putting my body through the things that I did back in the day that you thought, "Oh, well, who cares? I'll overcome all of that." Well, maybe, or you're gonna create a bad habit.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Oh, yeah. But my
um,
older self would tell my younger self for sure. All those things.
exactly, exactly. Um, okay, um I guess that's pretty much it, with the exception of, and my piano as well. I can kinda sit there and just really, uh, pay attention to the notes, uh, better than I could before with using the touch. That seems to placement, I like it either on the crown of my head or in the back of my neck. I like those places better for me, um, just because with the little dyslexic thing that I've got going on, and I'm not much of a reader, I want all of that to be alleviated, or to get that after the QR to be more of an orator or articulate with my speech, maybe better, those kinds of things. So I'm anticipating those. I'm seeking it. I'm in putting out the intentions, and I'm that's what it is. And like they say, and I'm sticking to it.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, you rock and you've inspired me. I need to try to jump on those evening meditations. The morning ones are just far too early. 4 a.m. is just no, not going to happen. But the evening ones, if I don't have yoga, I got to remember to plug in.
It's worth it. It is. Um, that's one of the things. again, the solar flares these last couple of days or even week ago with whatever is going on. Maybe it was the upgrade last week, but I am sleepy. I mean, if I put anything, dining or whatever, I get sleepy right after, or I'm just sitting there comfortable. I could go out, and that's not like me. But here lately, and you're hearing those things with members on those calls because they're sharing things that you realize the aha moments. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's me. Ooh. So you get some of those things also. But being so sleepy, but this morning, I got up, I got out, even though I had a 10 o'clock appointment, I still got my 30, 45-ish minute walk in like I needed to. So I could have very easily just, just stay in bed because I stay in bed. It's the 6 o'clock for me. So I'm in bed watching it and I use that light over there as my I can't seem to get a picture on my Chrome notebook that we're on. And I have asked Grok to help me with it. And so I think I've figured it out now. But I've done it several times and it just won't hold the picture.
Huh.
So I just use that light as I'm here, you're shining armor. Here I am. So that's what I do is to let them know that I'm here because my light's on. Otherwise, it's just a black screen. I think, and that's that's not me. Definitely, black screen is not
I'll
me.
teach you how to do a photo.
Okay, okay. I know that I have on my regular computer, but on my Chrome notebook, that I would appreciate any kind of technical knowledge. You know me and my spreadsheets.
Well, do you see above my head the little green shield? It's like a bright green shield at the top of the screen.
I see me at the top of your head.
Oh, okay. Well, at the top of your head, do you see a green screen?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Now this is a Chrome notebook. I mean, I think I have to actually do something different because like I've done it several times and it says that it's holding, but once I'm on a Zoom, it's not there.
Okay. The other way you can do it is if you hover over in the upper right-hand corner of your picture frame, you'll see three dots. And
Yes.
then right there, you go into view profile. And well, let me go on mine instead of yours. You
Yeah.
go into view profile and you can, wait, no, adjust background and effects. That's where it is. So
Okay.
that's where
See,
you,
all mine says is stop video, rename, add pin, or hide self view.
oh, okay. Well,
Chrome
never
notebook is
mind.
it's different. Yeah, never mind. I get it. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, my dear. So what would you like to say in closing?
Oh, that it is important to use the Q vibe and to be on meditations if at all possible, because I think that the collective, having everybody else do it, it seeps into your cells. Um, uh, this is kind of definitely back in the past because I was getting whiteheads, a little acne, but I that was it just that was, like, for a week and, like, used to, eventually, that stuff kinda goes away, once I reach puberty, then I'll let you know how that works, but, I think it's important because if this is stronger than the devices, as we've felt, I'm sure everybody has felt that, then they need to continue that and do a touch talk so that they can get 50 big points so that they can uh, head to the Q arc with their knowledge of this is it, this is coming. We are the future. We've pioneered enough, and now we're ready to be on the mark and go.
Absolutely. Well, my dear, thank you so much for coming on with me and sharing your light because I see it just shine up every time I see you on a call. So thank you, Layne. You're just lovely.
You're kind. I appreciate you very much. Oh, wait, I don't like that word anymore. I cherish you.
Ooh,
Appreciation's not, but yes, you're truly cherished.
thank
Yes,
you.
yes,
And
yes.
as are you.